Kit Carson's last campfire. This marker sits quite unassumingly about 80 feet to the left of the golf course entrance. You probably won't even see it until you get out of your car and start walking toward it. The exact spot of the marker seems like an odd place to build a campfire, so it may have been moved since it was originally laid, or perhaps it was put in a spot that seemed to be more evident to passers-by than where the logical spot was at the time. Something else is odd about this marker, though, and that is that the events as described couldn't possibly have happened. In May of 1868, when this campfire is supposed to have occurred, Kit Carson lay propped up on a blanket in Fort Lyon, almost 200 miles away, coughing up blood in his final days, accompanied by Dr. Henry Tilton, his personal physician. Carson had been there since April 11th, when he had returned from his final trip to Washington. He had stopped in Denver by way of Cheyenne for 3 days just to recuperate from his trip thus far, and spent most of the rest of the trip home lying under blankets in an open wagon. He was dying from an aortic aneurysm and finally passed away on May 23, 1868. He spent his last 6 weeks at Fort Lyon, utterly unable to have made any trip to this campfire site. So what happened? The answer can be found in the telling of the story by Laura Oakes Bennett, who relayed the story as her father, D.C. Oakes, told her. Oakes accompanied Carson on that difficult last trip home. It turns out Carson wanted one last campfire, so Oakes built the fire and Carson lit the fire, undoubtedly because Carson was incapable of gathering the wood. This occurred sometime between his last treaty signing with the Utes on April 4 and his arrival in Fort Lyon on April 11. Carson didn't build the fire, and it didn't happen in the month the marker claims. But other than that, the marker is correct. Perhaps it's better to think of this marker as one man's tribute to a friend.